Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Nerd Zone. I'm your host, Just a Typical Nerd, and today I'm here to tell you what the Nerd Zone is. So every now and then, someone will come up to me and ask me a pretty generic question, something like, what software do you use to edit your videos? Or how do you make music digitally on a computer? Or how do you make digital art? All these sort of questions that have something to do with software, computers, and the creative process, something like, creating art or music. A lot of times, whenever I approach something like this, like a new hobby, right? I'm confused and thrown off by what kind of computer I need, what I need as far as experience getting in there, and what I need to do once I'm actually there, and like how to operate a piece of software. And even when I go online and look at tutorials and videos, there just isn't enough to cover it. So Nerd Zone, in a general sense, is going to be a series I'm doing on my channel that will reflect a whole bunch of different creative things that you can do straight off your computer or phone with different applications. So after delving into these videos of this series that I'm making for the Nerd Zone, you'll be able to do things like make digital art, make vector graphics, edit videos, edit photos, edit audio, create new audio through sound engineering, create music, digitally draw and paint, write code, or create games, or anything in between, really. This is something that's very cross-disciplinary. It's not just in like a finite set box of this is what you can do with a computer, because the whole idea of this is to expand the horizon and let you guys do exactly what your heart desires. So the other thing about the Nerd Zone is everything we use here is completely free and open source in terms of software. The hardware, things like, if I buy a keyboard or if I buy a webcam, like those things are going to cost money by their very nature. But all the software that we use is going to be free and open source, which means that you can download it without any charge, any cost, or any restrictions on what you do with it. Some software packages that you might recognize are things like Blender, Inkscape, GIMP, or Audacity for those of you that already have your feet wet in this kind of stuff. But we'll also be delving into some things that aren't so well recognized, such as applications like Kdenlive, Krita, LMMS, or GameMaker Studio. The other thing about the Nerd Zone that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the little things and bits and pieces that work behind the scenes. So if you go to a beginner's tutorial for Blender, let's say, right? And you open it up and the presenter, the speaker, whomsoever it may be, it starts giving you the step-by-step, like, first project tutorial. Sometimes you'll run into issues that could be easily solved by simple things such as resolution, or maybe the hardware in your computer, what the software actually demands from you as a user in the computer. And so what I want to do is I want to also deliver in little snippets these things as well. For example, not a whole lot of people know the difference between a JPEG and a PNG image. Or sometimes people don't know why it's bad to record your audio in an MP3 format. These little things that don't really come out and get you right in the beginning, but as you delve deeper, they start to become a problem as a creator. These things I want to eliminate right from the beginning. Tell you what kind of hardware you need in your computer, what kind of hardware helps around you peripherally, and what can hurt you as you get deeper into these processes. Because trust me, from experience, there are a lot of things that can go wrong when you're knee deep in a project. So in terms of future projections and what's really going to come to this channel is that I'll probably be doing these videos about once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week if it sort of starts to take off. But I will have different series of different applications and different creative things that will kind of rotate out and swap out with one another. And whichever of these series kind of tend to take off and people seem to enjoy, I'll keep building on those and I'll keep making more of those videos, and those that tend to kind of fall under, I'll do less of. But nevertheless, more videos are coming to this channel, and I'm not getting rid of my gaming content. I'm just trying to add more, something supplementary that kind of mixes it up a little bit. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the Nerd Zone. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video of the Nerd Zone. Peace out.